Hey, this is John Howell here from tradinginvesting4u.com, and anything I'm going to do in this video is general advice only. The market is very risky, the market is very whippy right now, and so therefore this is just general education. I'm not giving you advice here, I'm educating you on exactly how I personally see the market, and if you agree with that, good. If not, well then that's okay as well. Today we're going to look at the S&P 500 and also look at the Dow Jones and see exactly what's going on there right now today to moving forward tomorrow as well. So right now looking at the S&P 500, what I'm looking at right now on the S&P 500 is there's a few things here. When we view the market, sometimes the market can be in a what we call a tailspin to either up or either down, and the indicators become majorly pinned, as you can see here. So you can't really rely on the indicators because the indicators are pinned and the market just keeps going up, up, up and up, as we can see through here. So if I open up this chart a bit more, we can actually see this period through here. So basically since here to here, the indicators have been pinned. So you can't really rely on the indicators to give you a good gauge of when this market's likely to turn, to give us the stair steps, right? Because it's not like if the market's going to turn, the market will turn sometime. The market runs up and the market stair steps down. The market runs up, stair steps down. Market runs up, stair steps down. And that's exactly how the market works, right? So with that being said, because that's how the market works, what we need to be doing, what we need to be looking at is we need to be looking at shorter time frame charts, plus also looking at the actual bar itself to see what happens. So, and by looking at sort of today's bar, if you have a look at it, the market, let me just open this right up, you can see on today's bar, the market opened here, it popped straight up, it popped straight back down, and it came back up and closed there. So this is an outside bar closing a slightly higher. And if you actually see that this is actually quite a weak bar, it's like a doji, right? Doji, indecision. And with this happening here, but that doesn't really give you a good understanding of what's happening there. So let's actually move this down to say a 60-minute chart, an hourly chart, and this actually gives you a better understanding of what is happening in the markets. Firstly, we can see from these lows through here, when this market really started to run high, we see that the market's actually started to break below those levels now. Okay, you can see the market bouncing there and bouncing there, and we did have a run up through here, and you can see the market did run down through here, but it couldn't close, and now it's run back up through. Now it's come back down, and now it's come back up, and now it's closing there on the last hour. This is obviously the S&P 500 cash market, and so looking at the S&P 500 cash market, what we're looking at here is we're looking at the market really starting to reverse here and show some strength to the downside. Now let me move this down to say a 30-minute chart, and I'll show you what I mean here by looking at this here. We can see that the selling period through here. Don't look at the indicators. The indicators don't mean anything here. Okay, you're probably looking at the indicators now because I just mentioned indicators. It's like telling your son, "Don't touch that. Don't touch those ollies," and then goes touches them. All right, so we can see the market stair stepped up through here. Okay, bounced off through there, came back up, now came back down. And now look what's happening through here, and I want to show you something here. Okay, look at this. We get a period through here, then we get some buying period. Okay, so we get strong buyers, bit of weak sellers, strong buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, and because we get strong buyers all the way up through here, look what happens here. We get strong sellers. So now we've got strong sellers. What's happening through here? We're getting weak buyers. This is the very first time since, wow, coming back, like even through here we still sort of had strong buyers. So coming back probably almost a month now, we've had strong buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, weak sellers. But now look what's happening here. We're actually getting a point where it's actually saying stronger sellers, weak buyers. And if you look at these buyers here, the buyers are much weaker than they have been through here, because it's, you can see 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar, it's really struggling to move up, and therefore we're getting that. Now if you have a look at the old picture there, you can see right, the market's strong, weak, strong, weak sellers, strong up, then we get this strong move down, okay, and now this market's moving up, we're not getting that big those big moves up now. And on top of that, we actually had the rejection off the trend line too. So you had this trend line down here, trend line down there. We had the rejection off there, and now it came down and closed lower, trying to see this for more downside. And if we have a look at the horizontal line through there, we can actually see that last point through there, where the market sort of made sort of that little maybe left shoulder head, maybe right shoulder formation. I wouldn't call it that, it's quite ugly, but we can see it through there. Looking back on the hourly chart now, this is the hourly chart. We can really see this is what's happening right now. Markets topping up here, markets hit this point here and then rejected down. So this is actually looking quite weak now. Now I'm not saying the market's going to tank, but for tomorrow I believe we're likely to get a lot more downside to come. And the markets, because the market can't keep going up, market needs to step up and have a bit of breather. So I do see a trend line from here to there. Okay, to there. So we may even get a drop back down towards these lows through here tomorrow. About the sort of the 1485. We may even get a drop back down towards there. We do have a bit of short-term support around these levels through here, around the sort of 1491. But if the market starts to really heat up, then I can see it's heading back down towards the 1485 level. And so that's what I see through there. Looking back on the daily chart right now, we can see that it's sort of struggling to move higher. And so there we have it. So by looking at the market, then looking at the smaller time frame charts, we can really time our way in, not time our way in, really get a different perspective of what the market's doing by looking at those cells, right? Now I would suggest not looking at 15-minute charts and 5-minute charts, stuff like that, because they're really all over the place. So the lowest I would go is a 30-minute chart. I don't normally go that low, but try to stick to the 60-minute chart. If you still can't see what's going on, then go to a 30-minute chart, but don't go any lower than that, because then it becomes a lot messier, a lot of noise. Okay, and so, well, that's it for me, guys, from this one here. Make sure you come down to our website and check us out. We've just put up on our website, tradinginvestingforyou.com. You click on there, we just put up a free videos tabs where we're actually now updating videos all the time on the free videos tab. So go check that out. It's free videos and it's nothing to buy. And it's just something for you guys that I put up there. So head down to tradinginvestingforyou.com. Come down and check us out on Facebook, which is facebook.com/share trading mastery. And also come down and check us out on our Twitter, because on our Twitter we're always updating new articles and videos and all kinds of good stuff. Okay, and that's it for me, guys. If you want to keep up to date with us, head down to tradinginvestingforyou.com right now and make sure you click on that subscribe button. After this is John Howell here. tradinginvestingforyou.com. No matter what happens, say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon and evening, and that is, success can be yours if you go claim it. So step up, take massive action, and face your fears today.